let us summarize what we've been discussed for the past few minutes in English. So the person talking to you is Alhaj Sheikh Salahuddin Busairi, Justice of the Peace of Oyo State here in Nigeria, and also the Chief Imam of our fathers, Imam Ajimofoku Busairi Central Mosque, Ferran Jesu. That Ferran Jesu, eat yam with meat. I always translate it because it can be misconstrued or mispronounced. Ferran Jesu, that is our hamlet. It's a village in the outskirts of Ibadan city. So it is not what some people are erroneously calling it. It's Ferran Jesu, eat yam with meat. So we need to understand this. So we've been discussing about essence of Ramadan, and we are reflecting on Quran chapter 2 verse 185, where Allah particularly call our attention to what is Ramadan and why are we fasting in the month. Ramadan is the 9th Hijra calendar month. That 9th is known as lunar month, and from Islamic perspective, from every lunar month is either 29 or 30 days. There is no 28 of lunar month and there is no 29. And Allah says, Shahru Ramadan alladhi unzila fihi al-Quran is a manual for the creature, whether man or animal. Quran is a manual how to operate our lives according to the wishes of Almighty Allah. So that is why whenever you are looking for guidance, you should always consult Quran. If you don't know how to consult Quran, you can always ask those who know about it, and they will equally guide you. So Ramadan was a month that is anointed by virtue of the Quran being revealed during the month. And that Quran is Huda Linnas wa Bayyinatin min al-Huda. It is a guide. Quran is a guide and a clairvoyant guide. Quran will be explicit, explain to you what are the reason why we say you should tread this path, and what and why the reason why we said you should not tread the other path. This is right, this is wrong. Wal Furqan. Quran is the book that makes you to understand and realize and appreciate what is right and what is wrong. So Allah says, وَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمْ شَهْرًا فَلْيَصُمْهُ. Whoever witnessed the appearance of the month in his life should spend the whole 29 or 30 days in fasting. وَمَنْ كَانَ مَرِيدًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ. But if you are sick or you are on a journey, فَعِدَّةٌ, suspend the fasting till another time. مِنْ أَيَامِ أُخْرَى. You are going to repay it after Ramadan must have gone. So this is what Allah is guiding us to do His bidding in life. Allah says, Allahu yuridu Allahu bikum yusra. Allah intends easy life for you. Wala yuridu bikum usra. Hardship, Allah detests it for you. So we shouldn't enforce ourselves and punish ourselves unnecessarily on what English people will say overzealousness. Islam does not permit zealousness. You practice Islam according to the dictate of Almighty Allah, as could be found in the Holy Quran as well as in the prophetic tradition, otherwise known as Hadith. So some people will be arguing that how could we suspend fasting when the ease of transportation is easy nowadays? It is wrong. It's contradictory to the belief in Islam. So our scholars, our teachers, the Islamic scholars, they are turning back to those who are arguing along that line. That if you are arguing like this, you are contesting the knowledge of Almighty Allah. You are telling the world that Allah does not know that there is going to be a time when vehicular means of transport will be available. When there will be, starting from a bicycle, a motorcycle, and motor cars, and railway, as well as aeroplane. This has been preordained by Almighty Allah. Whatever we are witnessing in today's world has been programmed there into the system of the world. So we shouldn't argue baselessly that the means of transportation is very easy. That is why we should embark on fasting. So Allah says, فَعِدَّةُ مِنْ أَيَامِ أُخْرَى. You suspend fasting if you are sick. You suspend fasting if you are on a journey. No matter how easy that journey, the means of transport is the journey. So may the Almighty Allah be our guide.
Gracious sir, is it just any journey, or maybe give you a time, like maybe 2 hours journey, 3 hours journey, or that's why I want to clarifications.
Well, thank you very much. The journey we are seeing, when we are talking about qasr, that is, we say we should shorten our prayers. The scholars, Muslim jurisprudence scholars, they calculated to be 48 miles, which is about 90 or 90 something kilometers. So that is the journey. Any journey that moves you away from your place of residence to the extent of covering that length should be suspended. Fasting must be suspended. You can't impress Allah. Islam does not allow the attitude of impressing Allah. The way some people are practicing Islam nowadays are so exposing playing into gallery. What Allah does not ask them to do, they will be doing it. So Islam, Allah says, Ma yaf'alullahu bi asabikum in shakartum wa amantum. Allah does not need to punish you. He's not interested in punishing you in shakartum, if you are grateful to Allah. Wa amantum, and you believe in His capability of doing things for you. In shakartum wa amantum. So that is that particular portion, and what we read here in Quran chapter 2 verse 185, that Allah yuridu Allah bikum yusra wala yuridu bikum usra. Allah does not want hardship for you, but easy life. May the peace and blessings of Almighty Allah be unto Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, and the same blessing be unto all of us as we are entering this Ramadan of this year. May we be blessed through and beyond the Ramadan. The station that is transmitting this great tribune, may the Almighty make them great among the media of the world. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ sà.